Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I have another spray gun here. This is a Vevor refinishing spray gun. I believe the price is around $100, so it is a budget spray gun. Cheap price, especially compared to some of the bigger spray gun companies. I mean, it's not necessarily a gun that, you know, professional is probably going to buy for base coat or clear coat, but this could be a great option for DIY purposes. Anybody spraying stuff at home, anybody that wants to learn, that doesn't want to spend $500, $600, $700, $900,000 on a spray gun. Like I said, I think it's around $100, so that is a very cheap price. I mean, that's comparable to the Black Widow at Harbor Freight and a few other ones. So I'm gonna open this box up, show you guys what's in it. I believe I got a 1.3 and a 1.7 tip. So my plan with this is to spray some sealer. We'll spray some base coat with it, and then we'll pop in that 1.7 tip and spray some primer with it. Just see how it kind of handles everything, see how it sprays. I'll let you know how it holds up, and you know, just see what this thing's made of. See if maybe anybody at home or anything wants to purchase this gun and check it out for themselves. Like I said, if you're learning or if you're just doing DIY purposes at home, then there you go. So let's see what it's got. All right, so opening this up, pull out this, and we got some tape here. We got a fitting. Looks like, yeah, the old PPS adapter. So for me using this, I'm just going to end up using this metal cup because I use SATA cups, and I don't know if I'll be able to get a SATA adapter, SATA, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so here's the gun. Speaking of SATA, this looks a lot like a SATA. Alright, so got your fluid adjustment right here, got your air adjustment right there, fan right here. Yeah, I mean, same thing as the SATAs. You know, you got your fluid up here, straight to your needle, got your air, same kind of knob right there, and you got your fan, same kind of knob for that as well. This actually looks like my SATA, what is it, the 100 I have for primer. I can actually pull that out here in a second, kind of show you side by side how much it actually does look like it. So yeah, it's got a 1.3 in it. Also comes with a regulator. There we go, air regulator. What else we got in here? There is the other air cap. So yeah, that's 1.7 nozzle, needle. So basically the whole nozzle cap kit for 1.7 could change out to 1.3. Here's a cleaning kit. Ooh, comes with fitting as well. You got some filters right here that you can put into the metal cup. And then the tool to take it all apart, which that also resembles the SATA tool as well. Here's a metal cup. Nice big cup. Vevor on it. Alright, so I'm going to slap this thing together. I mean, it feels good in the hand. I love the way my SATAs feel in the hand. This, like I said, this feels just like my one that I have for primer. Feels good. So I'm going to go ahead and slap this thing together, and I'm actually ready to spray some sealer. So I'm going to put this together, toss some sealer in the cup, and we'll get right to it. First thing though, I'm going to grab my my SATA real quick and just show you kind of a side by side what it looks like. So one thing that I just noticed is this does have the swivel for the air attachment. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of that. Me personally, I am. I like it. My 5500s have the swivel on that, and I like it. Kind of stops your hose from kinking up if you're moving around a lot. I do a lot of big jobs, so I'm around the car a lot, running around the booth kind of in circles all over the place. So I feel like, me personally, I like it. Kind of helps for that. So that's kind of cool, little addition to it. Alright, so here's my Sada 100. I use this for primer, and like I said, I mean, you could definitely see some similarities there. Same knobs, basically, outline, all looks very similar. Feels the same in the hand, yeah, about the same weight. Alright, anyways, I'm going to put this together and we will get into some sealer. Alright, so first things first, I got this all set up. Got some sealer in here. Alright, so pattern, as you can see, it has a nice wide pattern, fairly straight, not bad. It covers a very big space. It's very wide, long, nice shape, not bad. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this sealer on this bumper over here, and then I'll mix up my base coat, let this flash off, and I'll spray my base coat. We got a repair on this fender, so we're going to be doing it within the fender and painting the bumper. This is 1F7, so this is a silver. I am kind of, you know, tossing in silver right to it, so we'll see how it handles it. Okay, so on this first impression, that sprayed very smooth. Sprayed very nice. Fan pattern was nice, wide, long, nice shape. Sprayed great, it atomized great. So that was sealer. Now I'm gonna mix up some base coat. I'm gonna let my sealer flash off, and then I will apply my silver base coat with this, and we'll see how it handles that. I'm spraying Speed Hacker High Tech, so go ahead and mix that up, then we'll get right back into it. All right. I'm going to start with my blend first. I'm going to wet at this with my Kiwami because I already got the paint in the cup for the Vevor. So I'm going to start with my blend, see how it does the blend, and then I'll go to my coverage on my bumper. let that flash, and then I'll check it with the light. Hopefully I'll be ready. Okay, so I just got done laying down the base coat with the Vevor, and I gotta say, I think I may have underestimated it a little bit initially. This thing handled it well. It handled the silver great, blended out nicely, sprayed nice, smooth, definitely a hoser. Yeah, all around, sprayed great. Sealer, base coat, and honestly, I think I'm gonna go ahead and spray my clear coat with it, just to see how it handles it, see how it atomizes, see how it sprays, see how the final product looks all the way through with the Vevor. For $100, I mean, I gotta say, you can't really go wrong with it so far. Spray's nice. It would be a good beginner gun to learn on, or DIY at-home purposes. Like I said, you don't want to spend a whole rip of money on a paint gun. You want to get something at a decent, affordable price. Might be your way to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and flash off my base coat, mix up some clear coat, and throw it in a gun, see how it handles that, and then later on we will check it out with the 1.7 for some primer, and I'll let you know my thoughts on that, thoughts on clear coat, everything all around of it as a spray gun. Let that flash, then I'll do another coat. So I just got done spraying the clear coat with the Vevor, and I think it looks good. Clear coat looks good, nice texture, base coat looks good. Everything went down well spraying with this. I like the way it sprays, I like the fan pattern. It's a nice gun, especially for, you know, around the $100 mark. It's really good. It has a lot to offer, and I think it would be a great choice, especially for, you know, somebody that is wanting to learn, or a beginner, somebody that wants to do DIY projects at home. Maybe you got a car that you want to paint at home and you don't want to spend the big dollars that, you know, professional painters spend, which can get upwards of $1,000 for a spray gun. It's a great choice. You know, $100, you get an all well-around gun. You get two different nozzles and tips. You get the 1.3 and the 1.7. I think it's a great option. So I'm still going to do the 1.7 and put some primer in it, and either I will prime something or I'll have my helper prime something, one of them, and see what they think of it. And I'll include that in this video as well. And I'm gonna put in the results from the Camry that I just sprayed with this, so you guys can see the finished product on that and how it came out. But yeah, for you know, a budget gun, great results. All around, I like it. I don't really have any complaints, you know, for the price point. Can't really argue with anything that it has to offer. I think they got a great gun. Okay, so we got the primer done. I put the 1.7 in there, the needle nozzle kit, and as you can see, for some reason the air was kind of fluctuating up and down. I'm not quite sure what the issue was with that. It didn't do it with the 1.3 when I had it in there, so I'm going to go ahead and tear it down and clean it out. Even though it's a brand new gun, it's not going to be clogged or anything, and it is a brand new kit that I put in there. But either way, I'm going to tear it down, clean it out, put it back together, see if it's still doing that. If it is still doing that, then I'll go ahead and pop that 1.3 back in there and see if it's doing it with the 1.3 now or not. Because like I said, it wasn't doing it with that before, so see if maybe it's just an issue with 1.7 or if it's an issue with the gun itself now. Anyways, I did look at the cap of the 1.7 and it had a lot of overspray on the cap. I'm not quite sure what was going on with that, but I'll look into it as well. We tried turning the pressure up, turning the pressure down, seeing if that kind of helped the situation. Not down helped it a little bit, but not too much. Not pulling the trigger all the way also helped it a bit, but still did it. So yeah, I'll look into it and see if I can figure out what the issue is with that or not. I'll post an update, you know, and just let you know if it's something simple or whatever we do find out about that. As for the sealer, the base coat and the clear coat with the 1.3, it sprayed it great. I think it did a really good job. For $100, you know, it's a really good gun for the 1.3. I liked it. Sprayed nice, sprayed smooth, didn't have any issues with it. So for like a beginner or for you know, somebody that just doesn't want to spend the $500 and up on other spray gun, then I think it's a great option. Something good to look into. Definitely competes with some of the other cheaper spray guns out there, so be a good thing to look into. If you are interested in purchasing this, then I will post a link in the description below. You could go ahead and click on that and it'll take you straight to it. There will be a code as well that you can get 5% off of the purchase. Thank you for watching, thank you for checking this out, and have a good one. Like I said, I'll post an update soon on what we find out about the issue with that.